back to my channel. Today is another BeautyFix unboxing. Yep, it's that time of the month, and I got my BeautyFix yesterday, and so I just wanted to get this up and to you guys as soon as possible so you can decide if you want to go ahead and sign up or buy this individually, because this is a subscription box where you can buy or you can subscribe to getting this every month for $25 a month, or you can go ahead on Dermstore.com and purchase the box for $35. And as always, the products in the box are always retailed valued at more than the $35 or the $25, always above $100. So if you're looking to save money or to build your collection on skincare and hair care and sometimes makeup, then this is a great subscription box. It's one of my favorites, and so without further ado, let's get into it. I do want to apologize for my hair. I know if you've watched any of my videos, you probably know that I'm not a hair person. My hair always usually looks a little bit on the crazy side, and I just got back from being at the park with my kids, and I wanted to get this filmed while my son is napping, and so I just kind of threw it like this, and that's what we have to work with. So yeah, it is what it is, and yeah. All right, so I also wanted to say, I know that I mentioned last month that the box in the blue was new, but what I realized was it's only new to me because I signed up in the summer, I believe, like July or August last year, and I think that they use this blue color for like their springtime, because I saw back in last year's spring boxes were this color. So oh well, you know, I misspoke there. I just wanted to clarify, but it's just the box, right? So who cares? Let's get into what's inside it. As always, I did look online and get the prices of each product for what they are actually valued at, not the full size, but what they're actually valued at. But I have not swatched anything or smelled anything or have taken anything out of the box yet. So I will be giving you the prices of the items and letting you know at the end how much the box is actually worth, and if it's actually worth it to me. But as I open this up, you'll see that this theme of the box is date night, and so it comes with this little card here, and it actually has a coupon code again. Like last month we had save 20% off, and it was only on select items in the box, so I'm assuming that that's what this also is. It says visit dermstore.com/date night to shop for the full size items to save up to 20% off. So date night is interesting. We'll see what they have in here for that they think that we could use on our date night. This is funny. So the first thing I see here on top is the Replenics Lip Plumping Treatment, Plumping Lip Treatment, with also a SPF of 30. So I guess they're assuming we're gonna need some plumped lips on our date night. So they have a little diagram of showing, you know, your lips, what they could look like before and after, and it's just this little small sample here. I do have some lipstick on and lip gloss on, so I don't know if it will really work over top of that, but why not give it a try? So it's just this little small thing here. It says it expires 7/19, so I have over a year to use it up. Again, I can feel a little bit of tingling. I was gonna say I have, you know, layers on underneath this, so I'm assuming you put it on bare lipped is better. But I can feel a little bit of tingling, and we'll see if my lips puff up during this video. Okay, so just for this little sample size, this is valued at $13.46. So that's quite a bit for just this little tiny sample size. So the full size, I can imagine, is quite expensive if the sample size is $13. It's starting to come through a little bit. It doesn't hurt. It's just a little tingly. Next product is this Dermablend setting powder, loose setting powder. And I actually have had this in my collection, but I've never used it because I don't know why, actually. I remember like Jaclyn Hill and Kathleen Lights, I believe, I don't know. I just remember when I used to watch Jaclyn Hill, and she recommended this, and so I bought it like a little sample size, but I've never tried I've never tried it before. So this has a seal on it so it doesn't get everywhere. What I actually like to do with setting powders, and I'm sure it's not a new thing for everybody, but I actually like to take a pin and I like to poke just a few of the holes in these type of seals so that way all the product doesn't come out and get messy. So I will try this out. I'll probably give this new one away and then try out the one that I have already in my collection. But I believe it's mattifying. It's not, doesn't have any type of pearlescentness to it. So this retails for $5.19. All right, next thing I see here is the Murad multivitamin infusion oil. So a multivitamin infusion oil, when I looked up, to see what the full size was of this, this intrigued me quite a bit, and realized that it's just like when you take a multivitamin, it has all the different vitamins that you need all in one. And so this is kind of supposed to be like an all-in-one vitamin E, vitamin A, E, C, I'm not even going in order of the alphabet, and omegas and all these different things all in just this one oil. So it seems like a really jam-packed, really cool oil. You'll see results after 4 weeks. So I wonder if this is enough serum. I would think if it's just a serum that it probably would be if you just decided to use it either in the morning or at night, it might be enough for 4 weeks or a month's worth to see results. So kind of smells like glue. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't really have a like scent to it. No added fragrance or anything. Probably just what vitamins smell like. So put a little bit on my hand here. Yeah, I think it just kind of smells like a unscented oil. Oh, okay, actually, I'm starting to smell a little bit of lavender as it warms up, so that's interesting. I wonder if they added lavender in it. It's a little slick, a little bit oily, but it seems like it's soaking in pretty nicely. And this sample size is valued at $7.30. So I'm noticing that at almost the bottom of the ingredient list here, it says perfume or fragrance. So unfortunately they did add some perfume in there, added fragrance. So if you are sensitive to that, then this might not be a good product for you, but strong fragrances I just don't care for, but I've never noticed my skin actually breaking out from things that have fragrance or perfume. So I can still give this a try. Next item is this New Moisture Instant Fix. It revives for healthier hair. I'm assuming it is it says a lightweight leave-in protectant, and it detangles and hydrates and all these cool things that it does. I like to use these when my hair is wet as a heat protectant before I blow dry, because I do always blow dry my hair. If I don't, then it just looks like a limp noodle hanging on my head. So I usually always blow dry my hair, and I've definitely been using heat protectants the last couple years because my hair is so fine, and I mean, even if your hair is thick, you should use it. So anyways, this is actually valued at $4, which doesn't bother me, because actually knowing that it's $4 for a whole ounce, I think it wasn't that expensive. So I kind of like that they are giving you, if you end up falling in love with a product, that it's pretty affordable to buy it again. So I'm okay that it was only $4. Plus, we're getting a lot of stuff in this box. So I'm just gonna spray this on my hand just to see if the fragrance and stuff. Okay. So it had a decent spray actually. I have one, I think it's Alterna. It's some brand, I forget what brand it is, but it's milky, kind of looking like this, but it sprays kind of like in big droplets, and I just usually put it on my hand and put it through my hair because I feel like it doesn't distribute it evenly, but this actually sprayed very nicely, and it smells tropical, and it's probably weird, like I'm smelling my hand, sorry. Light and tropical and coconutty. I'm going to definitely try that out and let you know how it works. Next thing in our date night box is this Juice Beauty Stem Cellular CC Cream in the shade Desert Glow. This has a broad spectrum SPF sunscreen of 30, and it is zinc oxide, 20% zinc oxide, which is actually a really high percentage. So this is just a tiny little sample. And it values at $3.90 for this. Has a little seal on it. Now I only use tinted moisturizers and BB creams and CC creams. So I like getting this sample because it will let me know if I like the formula, and yeah, it works for me. See what the shade is. Okay, so it's a little bit, just kind of like a thicker tinted moisturizer, CC cream. Kind of smells fruity, and the shade is a bit warm, a little bit warmer on my skin, but it's not too bad. And with tinted moisturizers and CC creams, sometimes you can get away with a little bit of a darker shade because it's such a sheer coverage. As long as you like bring it down onto your neck and really try to just blend it out, then even a darker shade does work. But I also have a tinted moisturizer that is actually too fair for me, so I do like to mix them when they're a little bit darker. But I'm excited to give this a little try. Next is the Tocca. This is their Giulietta, and I really like, I forget, I think it's Cleopatra I like of theirs, and so I don't know if I've tried this one here. So I mean, this is such a small little sample. I didn't give this a value. I just kind of put it in as a freebie in the box because it's kind of, you know, you can get these at Sephora or you can get them free with purchase and stuff like that. So it says it has sweet pink tulips, green apple with lily and amber. This smells definitely springy, summery to me, and I can smell all of those. It's a little bit too ambery for me. I don't care for a lot of amber scents. I'm not sure if it's because there's someone in my family who kind of over abuses that scent or not, and so when I smell that, I really think of them, which I love them, but I don't want to necessarily smell like them. So I don't, yeah, this reminds me too much of that, and so I'm not going to be using that. That's okay though. It's just a little sample, and it's nice. I'm sure it'd be nice for a lot of people, but not for me. This next product is the VMV Hypoallergenics Hydra Balance Smart Moisturizer for combination skin. And I don't have combination skin, but I do know somebody that does, and so I might save this for them, but I will open this and just give it a little sniff test for you. But I have definitely normal to dry skin, so this is probably going to be, you know, maybe not as moisturizing as I need it to be, because usually when they formulate things for combo skin, it's a little bit more mattifying or lightweight. But in the summertime, I might be able to get away with it because I don't necessarily have any dry skin issues in the summertime. It's more in the wintertime that I have to be careful with that. So I'm assuming with this being hypoallergenic that it doesn't have any fragrance added. I've never heard of this brand before, so this is definitely, you know, it's never been on my radar, and kind of that's kind of what's nice about having the subscription boxes, because it kind of introduces you to new brands that you've never heard before. And there's no fragrance at all. No fragrance at all, and it blends in very nicely. It is leaving a little bit of a tacky feel on my hand, and it didn't have any fragrance. So, and it's a good size. It's a full ounce, pretty good size, and it's valued at $8. This next product is from a brand that I always am excited to see in my BeautyFix subscription boxes. They tend to put good samples in their boxes from Skinceuticals. So this is the Skinceuticals Discoloration Defense. And it's a serum. I don't know really much about it, so I'm going to get that pamphlet. Okay, so it says that this is one of the newest releases from Skinceuticals, and it's a serum that is developed to just diminish dark spots and any discoloration that you have on your face. So that's really interesting. I am thinking that I will probably I have a dark sunspot here, and if you can't tell, when I'm out in the sun more, like at the park, I did wear a good sunscreen on my face, but I still get freckles just through natural, that's what happens in the summertime, and so I don't know if these will get rid of my freckles, but I will probably maybe just apply it just to my big sunspot and see if it helps to reduce that. This little sample size here is actually valued at $13.08. So if you're adding everything up at home, we're already like pretty high up there, getting close to $100 with all these products, but there's still more. So normally BeautyFix has at least one product that's full size, and this box full size product is this Dr. Brandt Luminizer Primer. And I have never really tried anything from Dr. Brandt. I don't know why, it's just one of those brands that I feel like I just don't really gravitate towards, and I have had some opportunities to try them, but I usually just give them away or sell them. And so I will try this out though, because I don't have any primers, and a luminizer primer just sounds like something that's up my alley more than a mattifying primer. And I know Dr. Brandt has definitely, you know, people think highly of them. So there is no seal because it's a, you know, type of nozzle like this. And I'm just going to squeeze a little bit out here and we'll see. Okay, so it has a little bit of a tint to it and just kind of a peachy tint. It has a bit of a citrus fragrance to it, and I'm putting this on top of the Juice Beauty CC cream. So it's not really like exactly a good swatch of it, but I don't see, it's not glittery, it's not shimmery, it's a little bit glowy, but not too much, so it's actually quite nice. I think I will use this. Might be the first Dr. Brandt product I've ever tried. So this is definitely one of the big ticket items, although there is something that's even more, and we'll get to that next. So this next item is the Fillerina Prefilled Sample. This is, I'm not gonna open this or use it because it's just one-time use. This kind of intimidates me, honestly. So usually this comes with these applicators and then a couple little bottles of the stuff that you would fill this up with. And that retails for $165. So when I was trying to figure out, okay, well, how much would this one thing be? I kind of just thought, well, with the kit that normally comes with and what you put in it, I don't know, I think it's still valued almost like to like $70 to just get this little thing. I don't know if there's I'm assuming there's not a needle in here. I don't know exactly how it's supposed to work. And it definitely is a little bit like, whoa, like at-home Botox. That's kind of what it's advertising as. If you want to plump up your lips or your cheeks or your, you know, forehead wrinkles or something, then use that. So this could, at the end of this, I might have to like pull it off, and it could actually be a needle, and that's just like, I don't like needles. I don't know. If I do use this, I will definitely let you guys know how it goes, but it is definitely something that I would never buy on my own, so I kind of like that I got it, and now I have it if I want it. You know what I mean? Like, it's nice to know that I have it, but at the same time, will I ever use it? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's more than not just one-time use, because it actually has lines here of like how many milliliters are in it. So anyways, very interesting product. Definitely a spendy product, and definitely very interesting. I've never had a subscription box give me something so medical. Definitely let me know down below if you've ever used that before or something like it, because I am very curious, and maybe you'll give me the boldness to try it out on myself. The last product that we have in this box is the Peter Thomas Roth Mega Rich Body Cleanser. Little sample size, honestly. I've been to hotels where they have this, you know, kind of thing for free, but if you've never been to a hotel like that has that kind of brand, or if you're curious about using it, or if you want something to throw in your travel bag, then this is definitely a good size. And Peter Thomas Roth is a good brand. This values at $2.35, and it smells like oranges. It's actually a nice smell. I like oranges. I like citrus scents. So that is 11 items. That's a lot of items that we got. I think that's the most I've ever had in my box since I've been subscribed to BeautyFix. 11 items, only one of them was full size, but it still was a very good mix of things. There wasn't any makeup, which I thought was kind of weird. There was that lip plumper, but I did kind of think for a date night you would want to have something makeup wise. Maybe it's hard to get a sample size of makeup. I don't know. At least a lip gloss, you know, the little tiny tubes of lip gloss. I don't know. But again, I don't get BeautyFix for that purpose. I do like to have BeautyFix for my skincare and hair care. The total value of this box is $165.28. That is, again, assuming that that Fillerina is like $70 value because of how I kind of divided it up in the kit that you could buy it for full price. You could say that it's $20 and still your box would be worth over $100. So again, what I like to do with my subscription boxes is think, if I saw this box on a shelf somewhere at a store, would I buy it for $25 for how much I bought the box for? And honestly, I think this box came up a little short for me. I do like the Murad serum, and the lip plumper was nice, but I don't really feel like I need another lip plumper because I feel like they just gave us one a couple months ago, and I have definitely not used that up because I always forget to put on lip plumpers. And the Skinceuticals, I am, you know, happy about that, and it was valued at $13, so I think definitely this box is a good value. But I don't necessarily think if I saw it, even with the Dr. Brandt, it wouldn't really be like, yes, I'm gonna spend $25 to get all of that. I would spend $10, but $25, I don't know. So that's kind of the first time I've had that happen, at least here on my channel with these unboxings, is where I feel like, not so much this time, BeautyFix, but that's okay because they're great products, and it's kind of what you get when you sign up for a subscription box and you kind of commit to getting something even if you're unsure if you really want it. So again, that's why they have the nice option of, if you don't want to subscribe and you don't want to take the risk of them pulling $25 out of your bank account every month before you see the product, then you can just go ahead and buy the boxes for $35 later on, as long as they're not sold out. So yeah, that is everything for today. I hope that you enjoyed the unboxing. Let me know down below if you signed up for BeautyFix recently and if you're enjoying it, and if you actually enjoyed this box, if there are things in there that really excited you. I would love to know, and I hope that you have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. The last product in here is this Peter Thomas Roth Mega Rich Body Cleanser, because you know on your date night you want to have a clean body. Okay, that sounds really weird.